Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware these shaped opponents. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Royals taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Royals have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jayhawks offense will take the first swing of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. It's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Off play action. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Neal.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it on the outside, it's Skinner. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. That'll be a gain of about 7, leads him with 3rd and 3.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second turnaround and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
To the ground. He's got it again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Keith. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Royals will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Just steamrolling his way through. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. Got a lot of running room. He now has 74 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. On the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break at some point in this game. He's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. The Coyotes were far from the friendly confines of home, but were able to pull out a narrow victory in one of the biggest upsets of this college football season. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Royals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Trying to start the drive with a pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
As a defender, you use the sideline as the 12th man. That's another guy. You know the play stops there. He can't make a catch. Great job by the wide receiver, fighting for his space, catching the ball, and staying in bounds.
To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Going up top on first down. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Caught behind the line. It's Skinner. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Neal. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. That gives him 100 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. They're bringing heat. He makes the connection, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
The Royals send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Daniels. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Complete downfield. Touchdown, rush jump. A great catch and run for 6.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Royals will hustle to the line. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think these draw plays are a little bit more predictable when it's 3rd and more manageable as opposed to 3rd and long. You could tell defense did a great job understanding the situation, rushing the quarterback, but knowing that run could be an option, and they shut it down.
He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
DB's right up on the receivers. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Escapes trouble. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the 3rd sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. He's got it, Allen. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. What a return that was as they put points on the board with that 91-yarder. They're lining up for the kickoff, but let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That completion leaves us with second and medium. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's caught. It's Smallwood. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Royals will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the tackler. On the move at the 30. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Kansas. And the route is on.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. A first down for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense, understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Third down play from the gun. Pocket starts to collapse. Caught over the middle. It's Smallwood. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen, almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They keep attacking through the air. Escapes the sack. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Great. Everybody firing off the ball.
It's on third down through the air. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got enough for the first down. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He'll do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They'll give it to him again. Across the 25, he's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
He leaves it with his back.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
Cut it. Acorn. Black 24. Black 24. Lasso.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deeks had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead. But that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
At the 35, he's got room. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
It takes a little bit to get used to there. I like it. It's just a lot different than what you're used to as far as playing Madden in college football. It reminds me a lot of the way we used to play the old one, but it's still got its quirks, man. It's different. I haven't played a ranked team, so I've only played the crappy team so far. But it's really freaking easy, just like it used to be on the old games.
And limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
And you can tell that.
But I mean, it is like a lot of fun, you know.
Great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield
For sure.
He had absolutely no chance.
And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team
The kicking meter is also pretty new. Gonna have to adjust to that. It's odd at first, but it makes sense. And then audibles and stuff on the line. Oh, pick. Oh. You gotta actually, once you click the middle, then you gotta hold the button to let the other meter activate, and then you gotta let it go when it goes where you want it. It's crazy, but I like it. It's neat and it makes it challenging. Oh, good defense. That'll end this one. Blowout, man. 42-10.
Every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football.
Did run back a kickoff. They scored off a glitchy quarterback draw or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was a glitchy play. I didn't like it, but, you know, with the good come the bad. I'm sure they're ironing it out.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Jalen Daniels, 9 of 10, 167 yards. Didn't really have to do much. Neal, 15 carries, 209 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, he was a man on a mission. Daniels also added 3 for 25. Receiving, we did have Skinner had 5 for 80. Yeah, definitely pretty efficient. We went on middle level difficulty too, just to get used to the controls. Because I'm telling you, once you get your hand on it, the controls are, you really got to get used to them. The adjustments and stuff. Wheeler, we did have 12 tackles. It was really fun controlling him. The defense definitely feels like the old game. Not like Madden. Madden's kind of cheesy. This one feels more controllable. There's a kickoff return, obviously, but yeah, I tried earlier with the line and I got my butt kicked. It wasn't even fun, and it was by a FCS, so it wasn't like a hard opponent, but it was on Heisman, and they beat the crap out of me. All right, but we're 1-0 for Kansas. I think we're going to go with this team for a while. Um, I like Jalen Daniels. I think he's a good player. We're gonna definitely have to get another quarterback to replace him, though. That's for sure. But, but yeah. Try to get some of these proper recruits here. Athletes are always good because I kind of like it where it's at, but we might go. Kansas State looks like our toughest opponent. Linebacker. We're going to have to play them because we got 2 seniors. Those guys need experience. Look at all these cornerbacks. Wow. All right, we can redshirt Yates. You know. Leave that. Yeah, otherwise these guys are going to have to watch out. They don't have a lot of backup. Okay, start taken care of. But that's all we got for now. Be sure to watch the video from the beginning if you want to see Kansas and how they enter the game and all that good stuff. And leave a like and subscribe for more. We'll probably do a few franchises, I'm sure. This is just one of many. So we'll see you later, brother. Holler at you guys. See you in the morning.